Good afternoon from Long Island. This is the Darien Athletic Foundation live broadcast of the Darien High School Boys Junior Varsity Lacrosse versus St. Anthony's. Game's about to get started here. This is the first of two games this afternoon. This game begins at 4:30 on the junior varsity field, and the second game is the varsity, much anticipated varsity game at 7 p.m. on the stadium field. The only time, Greg, is when they're down here. You're probably going to be in my shot just a little. If you can take like one step left. That's that's the shot right there. So it's awesome. Yep. Okay, boys are on the field, getting ready to get started here. Uh, 21, Henry Feifel on the close wing. Got Matthew Freeman on the faceoff. Tommy Hillman up top. Darien shot score number 3, Hudson Picorni, unassisted. It's Darien goal, time of the goal, 11:22 in the first. Got Matthew Freeman, number 5, facing off for Darien. Henry Feifel on the near wing. Who's that? Connor Sullivan is on the far side, far wing. Ball's awarded to St. Anthony's. Quite a bit of wind here this afternoon. We'll do what we can to reduce the wind sounds for you. Shot score there by St. Anthony's, number 2. Ties it up early here in the first. Time of the goal, 10:51 in the first. For the Friars, first goal. We are right here in the stands with the Darien fans. You'll hear a little bit of background cheering for Darien. Matthew Freeman wins the faceoff. Ball down. Darien regains possession, brings it back up top to Hellman. Hellman off to Ferguson. Hudson Picorni, number 3. Number 4 is Cooper Hancock. Ball's back up top with Ferguson. Ball down. Shot high. Backed up by Picorni. Number 9 on the field there, Charlie Walsh. Picorni at X, moves it out front, gets it to Cooper Hancock. Quick shot into the net. Brings it to 2-1 Darien. Goal scored there by Cooper Hancock, assisted by Hudson Picorni. Ryan Darby on the near wing. Ball's down, heading for the sideline, and it is out. Going to be a Darien ball. That's an errant pass picked up by the Friars as they head into the Darien zone. Regrouping. Bringing it back up top. That's a shot off the post by St. Anthony's. Heads out. Looks like the call is that St. Anthony's backed it up and they will continue their attack. It's a shot and a save by George Demopoulos, number 13, tending goal for Darien. Ball's up top. Flag's down. It's like the calls on Darien for too many guys, too many men on the field.
Let's go, Blue!
I think I just heard the ref tell the kids to stop whining and to play ball. So here we are. I'm gonna play some ball. It's a shot score by St. Anthony's. Brings it to 2-2. Tommy Hellman on the near side wing. Blake Seller on the far side with the long stick. We've got Matt Freeman at the face-off X for Darien. Ball's awarded to Darien. Hellman starts in. Hancock to Picorni, who heads to X. Moves it around. Charlie Walsh, Bruce Ferguson, Tommy Hillman. Darien moving the ball, looking for options. And they send it around again. It's a beautiful lefty shot by Tommy Hillman, top right. Brings the score to 3 Darien, 2 St. Anthony's. Okay, back at the face-off X here. Great pickup there by St. Anthony's. Shot high, top right. A very nice shot by St. Anthony's number 18. Ties it up at 3-all. Time of the goal, 6 minutes 13 remaining in the first. Ball's awarded to Darien on the face-off for an illegal procedure. Ball's on the far side. coming back up top. Ball's on the ground there. Tommy Hellman looking to get it back, but the Friars come up with it and head across the center line and into the Darien end. Shot by 23, saved by George Demopoulos, who sends it back up to Ferguson midfield. Darien's got numbers. Ferguson moves the ball over to Cooper Hancock, who takes a shot high. Backed up by Picorni. Darien's attack will continue. Ball down. The shot's wide. St. Anthony's is there, and they will continue. Number 18 bringing the ball back in. Quite a bit of wind here. Apologize for that. .22 back up top there, looking for a shot. Darien D's playing him pretty tough. That shot got deflected. Ball's down. I hear coaches yelling timeout, but nobody has control. Demopoulos gets the ball. With a quick handoff to 33, Ryan Darby. Ball was awarded to St. Anthony's. There's an errant pass, goes out over the end line, and Darien will take over all the way at the end line. Number 32, Jack Bogdan here with the ball shot wide. Backed up by Charlie Walsh. Darien will continue their attack. It's O'Neill, number 40, Darby, 33. shot by Hudson Picorni. It's a save by St. Anthony's. It's a Darien goal by Henry Feifel, bringing the score to 4-3 Darien. Here we are back at the face-off X. We got Hillman on the near side. That's number 14, Blake Seller, comes up with it. Great job. Darien gets the possession. It's a shot there at the horn by Charlie Walsh. Takes a shot at it. Time runs out. Quite a strong first quarter there. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back here. Start of the second quarter from St. Anthony's in Long Island. We've got a good game going on here. Darien up by 1, 4-3. On the near side, we have Henry Feifel. On the far side wing, we've got Connor Sullivan. Got Matthew Freeman at the X. St. Anthony's comes up with that one. Darien will be going from left to right in the second quarter here. So the Friars get the first possession, and they are going right to left on your screen. Ball's down. Recovered by St. Anthony's. Very lucky to be playing this game this afternoon. We've got a lot of rain coming in starting after midnight tonight. Hopefully it will be gone before Saturday's game against Ridgefield at home. The varsity and junior varsity will be playing on Saturday at Darien. Demopolis comes up with the ball there and attempting to clear. Got Henry Feifel bringing it forward.
Step it in!
Cooper Hancock with the ball, moving it to Walsh. Hellman with a quick shot, score. Brings the score to Darien 5, St. Anthony's 3, time of the goal, 10:37 in the second. Got Jack Bogdan on the near wing. Face-off is won by St. Anthony's. Ball down. Got Jack Bogdan with the ball, gonna bring it in to
sounds like the refs have asked somebody in the St. Anthony stands to keep it down. Please be quiet. They do not like the corrections. There's been a lot of corrections being made on calls that this particular fan does not agree with. So it was a short stoppage of play there, but we are back, and Darien is working the ball around.
Ball turns over to St. Anthony's, who's trying to clear it. They come across the center line. There's a shot and a score by number 43. It's going to bring the score to 5-4. Darien still up by 1. Face-off is won by the Friars. .50 dodges, shoots, and it's wide. Backed up by number 43 on the Friars, and they will continue attack with their attack. .22 finds 35 for a shot just outside the crease to tie the game at 5-all. Time of the goal, 7:39 remaining in the second. Matt Freeman at the face-off X, Tommy Hillman on the near side wing, Connor Sullivan on the opposite wing. Face-off is awarded to St. Anthony's. Ball down. That's a push, and the ref sees it, and Darien gets the ball. Tommy Hillman.
Ball's at X with Picorni. Ball down. Ball back down again. Out on Darien. Oh, we got lucky there. Hellman up top with it. Moves it over to Walsh, who sends it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Hancock, and the ball comes back around. Feifel looking. Ball's back to X with Picorni. Shot by Hellman. Goes wide. Hudson Picorni is there, and we'll bring it back in. Makes a quick dodge. Can he get a shot deflected? Okay, the flag on the field. Looks like Darien is going to be up extra man for 1 minute. 2 men? One penalty against St. Anthony's. Picorni starts with the ball, sends it up to Hellman. Errant pass across the crease. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's St. Anthony's ball. Hope you all can hear me out there. Had to turn the volume down on the microphone quite a bit due to the excessive wind. It's a hit there by Henry Feifel, playing some tough D. Ball is down, picked back up by the Friars. However, now Feifel out front. I'm sorry, not Feifel, Picorni with a shot that goes wide. There's a timeout called by St. Anthony's. We'll be right back. Okay, that was the St. Anthony's timeout. So just about ready to get started again here. We've got 3:51 remaining in the first half. Tie game at 5. It's a shot wide. That's picked up by number 26, Andrew Lucas. Ball goes forward, errant pass, and Picorni's able to control it. Now we got 28. Riley Warble with the ball, and Darien calls a timeout. Charlie Walsh is going to start with the ball up top for Darien. Bruce Ferguson in the middle. Henry Feifel on the side. Cooper Hancock passes it back to X. Hudson Picorni. 2 minutes 44 seconds remain in the first half. Hits the post, comes back towards midfield. Ferguson gets the ball. Tries to move the ball to the crease to Walsh. Gets stick checked in the process. And the ball gets picked up by St. Anthony's. Looks like St. Anthony's will call their second timeout. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to be played in the second. We're going to another timeout here. We'll be right back. Number 24, Ryan Epley. Up top there.
Back to X. Can see some added intensity here by St. Anthony's as they try to put another goal up before the end of the half. We're at about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and St. Anthony's will continue their attack. And they snuck it past Demopoulos there, and they do get the goal. We're at 1:22 left in the half. Another face-off. Darien will be looking to avenge that goal. Jack Bogdan on the near wing. Matthew Freeman doing a nice job at the face-off X for us today. Loose ball. And Hudson Picorni with a beautiful low-to-low, tying the game at 6-all with 1:07 remaining in the half. That was an assist by Matthew Freeman, scored by Hudson Picorni, number 3. 1:07 remains in the first half. Ryan O'Neill on the near wing. Number 40. Freeman gets a hold of it. O'Neill brings it in. Less than a minute to play. Darien will try to control it and get a shot off here before time expires. Plenty of time. It's number 33, Ryan Darby. Jack Bogdan, 32. And Darien takes its final timeout of the half. We'll be right back. Okay, and it's a Darien ball here. Over on the side, Cooper Hancock will bring it into play and bring it immediately up top. Ball starts around, back to X. Fed forward, Ryan Darby with the shot, deflected off the goalie, picked up by Bogdan, who sends the ball back up top as time expires on the half. This game is being brought to you live by the Darien Athletic Foundation. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to pause here for a short while during the half, and we will continue in a few moments. Thank you. We've recently achieved the goal of $750,000 for the Darien Lights Brigade.
In the darkness on the edge of town. In the darkness on the edge of town.
This is Coach Trifone. I'm speaking on behalf of not only the high school but also the DJFL. In our 10-year term as head coach, we've made it to the state tournament 5 times. 5 times we've had an opportunity to host a home game, and 5 times we've been forced to go to either Brian McMahon or Stanford's Boyle Stadium. Our young men deserve the opportunity to run out of that tunnel and show the community they so proudly to represent that this is their home turf. I've been involved with the DJFL. It was a shame that often we had to either practice early without many of the dads who couldn't get in from the city in time, or often we'd have to cut practice short because the lights just weren't good enough to see the ball.
As a field hockey coach at Darien High School for the past 17 years, not once have we been able to play in front of our community on our home turf under the lights. As a mom of 4 boys, I've witnessed many football and lacrosse night games at almost every other FCX school. We have waited too long. We deserve the right for lights. Let's do this.
How can lights benefit the town of Darien? How can't they? In youth and high school sports alike. With limited field space in Darien, the doors this will open are endless. I know our program, the girls soccer, would benefit greatly, as well as all other athletics at the Darien High School and in the youth programs. To be able to play in front of your peers, to be able to practice later in the postseason, to be able to play in front of friends and family who may not be able to make it otherwise, and to make great memories, and also bring our community together.
These are days you remember. Never before and never since. I promise. Will the whole world be warm as this? And as you feel it, you'll know it's true. That you are blessed and lucky. It's true that you are touched by something that will grow and bloom in you.
There are ramifications for not having lights for all ages and all sports. There's a huge issue when it comes to playoffs. We often are in playoff contention with higher seeds, and when we earn the higher seed, we are very grateful because that means a home field advantage, but oftentimes that doesn't matter because some sports require that the home field has lights, and because we do not, a lot of playoff games are moved to neutral locations, and this is such a bummer for teams who have earned such a high spot and want to be able to play at our own field with our home field advantage.
Friday Night Lights is something amazing, something that is a huge thing in other towns and other places, but something that we've never gotten to experience unless it was at away at our opponent's field. I can't speak enough to what it would mean to have lights. We would be able to feel the support of everyone in our school on these Friday night games. It's really something special.
I missed the boat for lights at Darien, but I'm passing on the word to Light the Wave because I can't even comprehend how amazing it would be for the community. And just as an example, we had a huge FCAC soccer postseason game last season at Fairfield Ward under the lights. And it was pretty much, a game of a lifetime. We ended up winning after double overtime and 15 penalty shootout. And it would just be amazing to be able to experience that at Darien. We could increase practice times because we would no longer have to cut practices just because the daylight has gone away. And we could increase school spirit because at home more people will be willing to attend.
Darien is home to some of the best athletic programs in the country, from the extremely successful youth programs to the championship-winning high school programs. These programs have done so much for me as I would not be the same person today without them. Something these programs are missing though are lights. I remember having to cut practices short almost by an hour the week of the state championship because we couldn't see the ball late at night. Lacrosse deals with the same problem as it becomes hard to see the balls, especially early in the season. Kids are being deprived of extra time preparing and extra time with their friends making memories that'll last a lifetime. Keep the winning tradition alive in Darien.
I think the biggest thing with the Lights Brigade and what it can achieve is that as a town with really highly competitive programs, it's often a struggle to find times when we can fit every practice, every game in. I think that also having lights at Darien would really bring an atmosphere that we haven't really experienced here. Friday night games, Saturday night games, getting the whole community out, watching, cheering all the teams on because it's a big home game. Please donate to the Lights Brigade at Darien.
Whatever road you choose, I'm not behind you when I lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young,
Okay, we're about to get started here for the third quarter with a tie game, 6-all. Riley Warble. As I mentioned before the half, we played the Darien Lights Brigade promo reel. Very happy to announce that we have achieved the goal to bring lights to the Darien High School Stadium. Thank you again to everybody who made donations. George Demopoulos, number 13, in the net for Darien. There's an errant pass intercepted by St. Anthony's. Number 18 shoots, hits the pole, comes back. Oh, and they bring it back around and find the back of the net. So St. Anthony's strikes first blood in the second half here. My apologies there. We were not live on the, didn't bring the shot live after the half. So there was just the first play of the second half, and St. Anthony's scored, bringing the score to 7-6 St. Anthony's. Darien will take possession on the face-off there, be awarded possession. Cooper Hancock. Tommy Hillman shoots wide, backed up by Hancock. Picorni will start with it. Picorni finds Cooper Hancock at X, who brings it back up top to Ferguson, who moves it to Hellman. Hellman lefty, beautiful shot. Ties it up at 7-all. Although my scoreboard doesn't seem to be working here. Okay, I'm sorry. Now the score is right. It is 7-all. Time of the goal, 9:44 in the third. Okay, apologize for that. I think we have the score right, the quarter right, and the shot right. So you should be seeing the, yes, everything's right. St. Anthony gets possession on that face-off. Shot and the score by St. Anthony's. Bring it to 8-7. Time of the goal, 9:06 in the third. Ryan Darby on the near wing here. Brings the Friars up 8-7. Ball down, picked up by Darien. Darby All right, it's a shot by Charlie Walsh. Nice job for Darien. Tying the score up at 8-all. Hit the wrong button. 8-all. There we go. Apologize for the technical mishaps here. Sun is blinding here. Trying to see these LCD screens is very difficult this time of day. We are out in the bleachers here, so we're not in a press box undercover, so it's a bit challenging at times to bring you the production as smoothly as we can. There's a shot on the run by St. Anthony's, who moves it up to 9-8. Teams are tracking one another quite well here, back and forth. We saw this last year when the freshman boys came to Long Island and played Chaminade. A lot of people watching will probably remember that game. It was back and forth, just neck and neck. And we've seen a very similar type of game here today, with one goal and then an answer. And up the ladder we go. And the ball's back up top. It's a great save by George Demopoulos. Finds Tyler Strube, number 34, bringing the ball up to Tommy Hillman, who's heading for X as Darien regroups to set up an attack. Got Cooper Hancock up top. Hellman tries to find Hancock. Great shot there by Hudson. Picorni finds the back of the net, and a flag is down. I think that was a hit after the play. I'm not sure. We'll hear in a second. That ties it up at 9. Okay, there's a penalty against St. Anthony's for 1 minute, so Darien will be extra man here. We've got Blake Seller on the near side wing. Matt Freeman in the face-off circle, and Henry Feifel. The face-off is won by St. Anthony's, and a quick little side shot finds the back of the net. Man down. Time of the goal, 6:51 in the third. So Darien will continue man up. Now got Connor Sullivan gonna face off for Darien. Henry Feifel on the near wing here. and Tommy Hellman on the far wing. And that's sent back to the goalie of the Friars. And they're awarding the ball to St. Anthony's. Henry Feifel comes away with the ball, gets it to Hancock, who passes it off to Picorni. Steps back. Ferguson comes in up top, passes it off to Feifel, who shoots, but the goalie makes a great save. Ball down. That's Andrew Lucas, number 26 on defense. And causes the turnover. Darien gets the ball. Feifel runs it up to center field. He's met by heavy traffic. And ball is loose. Lucas back. Okay, Strub gets it back to the goalie. And so that was an unfortunate call for Darien there. Darien's been doing a very nice job with the ground balls today. It's a shot off the post, backed up by the Friars, and they will continue. Is a shot wide. Number 18 for St. Anthony's is there. There's a errant pass heading towards the center. Hellman picks it up and heads into the Friars zone. Makes the shot. Oh, Picorni with the shot. It bounces off the post. Ferguson comes in and joins the attack. Cooper Hancock at X. Walsh. We got a flag down on St. Anthony's, delayed whistle. Hancock sends it to the crease to Picorni, who tries to get a shot off. Looks like the goalie gets a clamp on it. Oh, no, it's going to be a Darien ball. Up top here. Man up because of the delayed whistle. That's correct. Delayed whistle. Forgot about that. So Darien is man up here for slash called on St. Anthony's. Darien will be man up for 1 minute beginning now. Oh, there's a shot that hits the crossbar. Hellman regains control. Ferguson passes quick to Picorni. St. Anthony's gets control. Outlets. Darien is there. It's number 8, Jack Stockdale, that brings it forward for Darien. Walsh picks it up, moves it to Hellman, who gets it to Ferguson. Crosses into the crease. Cooper Hancock shot wide, backed up by Hudson Picorni. Darien will continue their attack here. And the ball goes down, picked up by the Friars. Still a loose ball here, midfield. Moved forward. Oh, ball down. Wow. Number 2 gets it, heads in. Shot wide. Backed up by Demopoulos, the goalie. Tyler Strube heads back to the end line. He will bring it in, and Darien will bring the ball towards midfield. Friars ahead by 1:38 to play in the third. Tommy Hellman with the ball. Moves it to Jack Bogdan. Ball goes back to Picorni at X. Got Ryan O'Neill, number 40, and Ryan Darby, 33, with the ball. Ryan O'Neill now with the ball. Picorni looks like he was pushed from the back. Calls a push. It's going to be a 30-second penalty. Man up opportunity here for Darien as we get started. Shot by Darby, hits the post. 3 Darien coming towards the ball. Bogdan regains control. Darby passes it to the middle. Cooper Hancock takes a shot wide. It goes over the end line, but Picorni is there. Got the clock unwinding here, and the goal is in. Jack Bogdan at the buzzer, and the goalie and the ref has his arms in the air. Wow. Spectacular play by Darien there, bringing the score to 10-all going into the fourth quarter. This has been a great game. It's been a great afternoon for lacrosse. Crisp weather here, sunny, dry, bit windy. A lot of people made the trip from Darien here in the stands. As I mentioned earlier, there will be a following game, the varsity game, at 7 o'clock in the stadium field here at St. Anthony's. The Darien Athletic Foundation will not be broadcasting that game because News12Varsity.com will be carrying that game live and handling that broadcast. You can find that online from your browser at News12Varsity.com. There's also an app if you are on a phone or an iPad that you can download and tune in over Wi-Fi and get that game. Highly anticipated game. Two highly ranked teams nationally facing off tonight at 7 o'clock here in Melville. So we've got 12 minutes left to play in this JV game. These boys are neck and neck. 10 all, 12 to play as we head into the fourth quarter. Henry Feifel on the near wing. Connor Sullivan on the far wing. Matt Freeman back at the X. Friars come up with that one. Freeman heads for the side. Riley Warble comes in, number 28. Tyler Strube, number 34, playing defense here. 26 as well. Andrew Lucas. Oh, it's a nice pass. That was 22 to 23 on the doorstep and finds the back of the goal. So that brings it up to 11 for St. Anthony's. Time of the goal, 11:05 remaining in the fourth. Freeman back at the face-off X for Darien. Freeman wins that one. Feifel picks it up, gets it in the box, moves it to Picorni, who comes back up top. Tommy Hellman comes in. We've now got Hellman, Feifel, Ferguson as the three middies, and Hancock, Picorni, and Walsh as the attackmen for Darien. Ferguson low to low, finds the back of the net off a quick dodge. Ties it up at 11 all. Feifel on the near side wing Seller on the far side wing with Freeman at the X for Darien. 11 all, 10:22 remaining to play. That one's won by St. Anthony's, but the ball is down. Oh, and that looks to me like a trip. The flag is down. That was Tommy Murphy trying to move the ball forward. And Darien will go man up for 1 minute here. Feifel gets it started to Walsh. Henry Feifel from up top finds the back of the net with a beautiful lefty shot. Brings Darien to 12-11. Ryan Darby on the near wing. Connor Sullivan on the far wing. Freeman here at the X. And that one's won by St. Anthony's. Face-off specialists head to the side as St. Anthony's prepares an attack. Errant pass that will turn over to Darien. Lucas at the end line. Brings it in. Sends it back to Demopoulos. Now Darby. This is Tommy Murphy, number 45, with the ball. Darien quickly regroups on defense there. Clouds are starting to move in here. Sun is gone away for the most part. Shot wide there. Still have the wind, no more sun, so the temperature is dropping rapidly. Crosses the crease there from 18 and finds the back of the net. That ties the game at 12. .809 remains in the fourth. Jack Bogdan on the near side wing. Blake Seller on the far side wing. Matt Freeman at the face-off X for Darien. As I was saying, neck and neck, here we are tied 12 all, 8 minutes, 9 seconds to play. 22 and 23 on St. Anthony's have been working together quite a bit in conjunction with the rest of the team out here as St. Anthony's is at X. Oh, shot goes wide. Blake Seller, number 14, LSM. Deflected by Demopoulos there. It's a scrum just outside, and Demopoulos comes up with it. Jack Bogdan. Okay, there's a flag down. Demopoulos is down. Try to get the That's going to be 1 minute penalty to St. Anthony's for a hit to the head on Darien goalie. So free clear. I just heard the ref say free clear. So Feifel will start with the ball at midfield. 6:26 to play. Walsh with the ball sends it back to X. Feifel, Corney. Hellman up top to Ferguson. Back to Picorni at X. Comes around. Quick shot there. Unable to find the net though, and controls regained by Darien. Goalie saves that. Shot by Hellman. Ball's down and last touched by St. Anthony's. Darien will bring it in. Picorni with the ball. Those P last names are getting me today. Ferguson trying to move the ball to Walsh. St. Anthony's trying to get a quick shot off here. Ball is down, and Hellman heads the other direction with it. Moves the ball over to number 20, Connor Sullivan. Corney dodges, decides to take his time and regroup here. Ferguson comes back in. Oh, beautiful shot. Hudson Picorni, as he wound his way to the goal, dodging left, dodging right, and found his way to the goal with a quick low shot to the back of the net. That brings Darien up to 13-12. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remain in the game.
Come on, Darts, let's go.
Got Connor Sullivan at the face-off X here. Ryan Darby on the near side. And Ryan O'Neill on the far wing. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to play. Timeout Black. So that is a St. Anthony's timeout. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to play. St. Anthony's will start with the ball. Okay. Okay, so there was no face-off on that last play, so now we have the. That was Connor Sullivan won that face-off for us. Oh, yes. Charlie Walsh, that's a quick pass from Hudson Picorni to Charlie Walsh right on the crease, who makes a quick shot, finds the back of the net, and moves it up to Darien 14 and the Friars of St. Anthony 12. 3:54 remains.
Let's go, Darts, do it again.
For some reason, my stream quality is showing up as bad, so I don't know if that is affecting the quality of the video you're seeing, but I do see that you are currently 35 people out there watching, so I hope that our connection here is good enough so that you can see this. If not, the higher quality version of this recording is going to be uploaded later tonight. Okay. The St. Anthony's did not advance it the allotted time, and the ball gets turned over to Darien. Hudson Picorni is at X. And the ball comes up top now to Ryan Darby. Darby moving the ball to Ryan O'Neill, who sends it quickly back to X. Picorni. Darien taking its time right now, trying to unwind a bit clock there. That's a push from the back. It's either, I'm not sure if it's going to be a push or if it's going to be a trip. It looks like it's a push call. Be 30 seconds against St. Anthony's. That is a 30-second. That is a 30-second push on St. Anthony's, and Darien starts. The clock is on, and we are just at about the 2-minute mark. Darien tries to keep the ball moving. Walsh with the ball. Ryan O'Neill at X. It's Ryan Darby on the doorstep there at the crease. Ball's now behind. Oh, and that looked like a push to me. Darien keeps possession. O'Neill with the ball. Got to keep it in the box here. Feifel at X. As the clock reaches the 1-minute mark. "45 seconds. O'Neill with the ball. Ball is on the ground. Picorni trying to pick it up. Everybody trying to pick it up. And ball goes to Darien after the St. Anthony's player is pushed out of bounds. 29 seconds remain. Darien up by 2. Ryan Darby bringing the ball in. Ball goes back to X. Feifel. 11 seconds. And the clock winds down as the Darien players meet their goalie, George Demopoulos, down at the Darien end of the field. That was a very good game. Production has been brought to you by the Darien Athletic Foundation. Please tune in to the varsity game on News 12 varsity.com that will be broadcast next. Darien Athletic Foundation will be streaming live the boys game at home at the Darien High School Stadium on Saturday. Until then, thanks for joining us. This is Bruce Ferguson for the Darien Athletic Foundation. Go Blue Wave.